Well, Bence, first of all, tough result to take, to lose so late on to a penalty as well.
Yep, I don't think that we conducted ourselves in terms of our football anywhere near enough today. I thought we were sloppy in large patches of the game. Don't think we created enough. Obviously, to give the penalty away was a bit of a sucker punch at the end. After I thought we defended fairly well, obviously against quite a direct team. But I think if we analyse the performance, which obviously we will do over the coming days, I think we can look back and be disappointed on the shift we put in today. And it wasn't lack of effort; it was more, I think, just like an understanding of how we want to play, and we didn't stick to our game plan well enough. And again, that wasn't through lack of effort or doing anything deliberate. It was literally just, I just don't think we were at it today at all.
The effort was there, like you say. So what's the mindset now heading into the Charlton game on Boxing Day?
Well, we're 3 defeats on the spin now, which is unheard of for us this season up until this point. So we've got to put these 3 results behind us, put them to bed. We'll identify what didn't go well, of course. I'm sure that the manager and the staff will be doing that in great detail, and they will obviously relay the message on to us what they think were the key areas to improve. And as a squad, obviously, we need to make sure that, if you want to call it a losing streak, if you want to call it that, obviously it's 3 games, but if you want to call it a losing streak, we make sure that stops on Boxing Day. Charlton's not an easy place to go, but you know, if we conduct ourselves in the right way and play as we know we can, and as we have done at certain points this season, I don't see us coming away with anything but 3 points. But you know, they're certainly not to be underestimated.
Does it maybe make you even hungrier to go and get that win against Charlton?
I don't think it makes us hungrier, because we were hungry before the game today. You know, winning 1 game is unacceptable for us. Never mind 2, never mind 3. So there's a lot of disappointed lads in the dressing room. You know, it's an angry, disappointed place at the moment. But that's not meaning that it's going to be taken into the next game. We've got a good bunch of lads and a good experience mix in terms of youth and players that have played games. So we make sure that if there's anybody that's not quite with it or has a loss of confidence, we make sure we drag them through. We're a team, and we will remain that. And that's what we'll go and endeavour. We'll endeavour to get 3 points and beat Charlton on Boxing Day.
And Charlton is the final away game of the year. The fans have been up and down around the country, lots of miles over the course of the year. What's your message to them heading into that one against on Boxing Day?
Well, firstly, I thought they were magnificent today. We didn't give them anything to cheer about, unfortunately. I don't think we really created much for them to get excited about. But I think, if you know, you've seen it over the last 3 games. We've not performed, but they've still come up in numbers today. So obviously, as a group of lads, we really do appreciate that, and we do notice it. And you know, where and when we can show appreciation, we certainly do. You know, I think the best way for us to show appreciation is going and giving them something to cheer about on Boxing Day. But obviously, we need their supporters as much as they would like us to win. And we're all in the same boat. So that's staff, players, fans. Fans that are not here, fans that do and don't travel, home fans, whatever the case may be, we're all in the same boat. So we need to make sure that we all stick together. I appreciate that they can get frustrated at sometimes, but we're the same. You know, we expect very, very high expectations from ourselves. So when we don't reach those levels, then you know, we're just as frustrated as they are. But I know we really do appreciate the support.